Hi everyone, so this video is going to be how to achieve hair like Kate Middleton, and obviously my hair isn't exactly like hers, but it's pretty similar. Her hair I think is cut in a slightly less layered look than mine, and I think mine's maybe a little bit longer. That's kind of the length of my hair, but nonetheless the colour is pretty similar. And when I think of Kate Middleton's hair, all that springs to mind to me is really expensive looking hair. Her hair isn't kind of trendy, and she's just got very rich, expensive, glossy, healthy looking hair, and it's a style that's very kind of polished and very elegant and obviously very fit for a princess. And I like to kind of make my hair look like this when I just want to put a little bit of extra effort into it instead of straightening it. And obviously I love wearing my hair curly as well, but some days you just want that kind of extra little bit of polished to your look, and this is what I like to do. So to start by prepping my hair, I washed my hair first with the Organic Surge Moisture Boost shampoo. This is a really great shampoo. It really cleanses your hair and it doesn't leave any build up, which is really important. So I used that, and then I used the Percy & Reed Totally TLC Hydrating Mask. This is just a sample size of it that I've had for ages lying around, but this is really nice, and you want to use a kind of very glossy treatment on your hair because it will just help to kind of give that lovely polished effect, and that was what I used. And then I just put a little bit of the Percy & Reed what's it called? Volumizing No Oil Oil for Fine Hair. This is just again a sample that you can pick up in Glamour magazine. So I smoothed that all over the ends and then sprayed my roots with a little bit of the John Frieda Luxurious Volume Blow Dry Lotion, just to kind of give a little bit more grip. And then I dried my hair with a hairdryer with my head upside down, and you'll see all the footage of what my hair looks like then and that kind of thing in a minute, but just dried my hair and used a heat protectant. I think I used the Schwarzkopf Got to Be Guardian Angel or whatever it's called. I haven't got it to hand, but that was what I used. So then what you want to do is to start getting the tools that you're going to use. Now for this tutorial I used the Babyliss Big Hair, which is a really great styling tool. I can't use my hair to just blow dry I can't use this to just blow dry my hair alone because my hair is really long and it's curly and it just takes forever. So I just use this to kind of smooth it out and give a bit of body, as you'll see in a moment, but it's really handy. And then my straighteners are the Cloud9 straighteners. I have used GHDs for this, but I just find that the Cloud9s leave a little bit of a more shiny finish. So I use those, and it's all about shine with her hair because, as we said, you want your hair to look very glossy and healthy and bouncy and lovely. The other thing with this look is that this is kind of freshly washed hair, so it doesn't have much grip to it, so it can kind of drop a little bit and look a little bit limp after a couple of hours. And it is the type of hairstyle that does get better. You can kind of go over the bits that you need to for a good 3 days, I would say, and it will still look really good, but you'll have to go over it kind of thing, and it won't look as shiny as it goes on, but it will still look kind of very polished and groomed. So the first kind of day of it, it won't have as much volume to it, but it will look kind of the most healthy and the most glamorous. But that was what I used and how I created this look. It's obviously not a particularly innovative look, and it's not that different to kind of just straightening my hair, but it's what I like to kind of call Kate Middleton hair because of the kind of preparation that it takes and the kind of just bounce and just kind of glamorousness I feel that this kind of hair has. But I hope you enjoy this video, and if you've got any questions or anything like that, put them in the comments below, and I'm going to insert the footage of how I did it. So this is what my hair looks like once I've dried it, and I think you'll agree with me, it's a total frizzy big mess, but we're going to sort that out. So I'm just going to section off my hair, and what you want to do is just section off the side that you're going to do last. So just section that up in a clip and then section off the bottom part. Now you want to work in quite small parts, that kind of gives you more precision. So that kind of size is great, and then just section the rest of it up in a clip and you're ready to start using your styling tools on. So as you can see, this side of my hair is pretty much done. I am going to kind of zhuzh it up a little bit, but I've got my hair sectioned off, and this part right here is what I'm going to start with. I'm going to kind of section it off and show you each part how to do, because it's just a little bit easier that way. But make sure your straighteners are on, and I have got mine on 200 degrees. And then make sure your Babyliss or whatever styling tool like this you're using is plugged in. So basically how you use this, it's very, very easy. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but it is easy once you get the hang of it. And you basically just turn it on. It is very noisy, so you're going to kind of hear the noise. But you turn it on, and then this button right here rotates it underneath, and this one rotates it over the top. So I'm going to show you what the benefit of both of those is in a minute. But I'm going to just turn it on and start using it. So as you can see, the benefit of that is the top part smooths it over, and the bottom part kind of just gives it a little bit more body and a little bit more volume. So once you've kind of got it completely dry and it's kind of got that little bit of lift to it, I'm then just going to section it into two separate parts and just run my fingers through it, and then just go over it with my straighteners. But in a particular way, I'm kind of holding it at an angle and taking it down and making sure I kind of flick it like that at the bottom. So you want to sort of create that nice kind of elongated motion and then flick the end, so you get that kind of lovely round effect at the bottom. Now I know you can't really tell very well because my hair is so long, but in a minute I'm going to kind of zoom out and show you exactly what it all looks like together, so you won't have to kind of worry about that too much. But it just kind of creates a more defined, pretty, kind of healthy looking, more blow dried look, as opposed to just looking like you've straightened your hair. So obviously the higher up you get, the kind of more difficult it becomes. So I'm just going to show you how the top parts are done, because that's kind of the most important part, because it really frames the shape of your hair. So again, I'm just going to take the Babyliss big hair and do the same thing that I did before. And what that does is just really helps to kind of create a lot of body in your hair, and it kind of just feels like it's putting air in your hair. I know that sounds really strange, but that's really what it feels like, and it just really helps to kind of smooth everything down and requires less straightening, which is always a plus side. But just make sure, as we said before, to curl it under and make sure it looks good. It doesn't matter what type of curl it is, and if it's a little bit messy at this point, because we will kind of go over it in a little bit. So this is the finished look, almost, and what you want to do now is just really concentrate on the ends of your hair. Now that you've got it straight and you've got it kind of looking really glossy and big, you want to just really concentrate on creating the right shape. So we have got a kind of slight curl at the end, but you just want to go in and really, on small individual pieces, just curl them under. And what that does is just really creates this kind of lovely bounce. Doesn't have to be all in the same direction. In fact, if you do it in multiple directions, it kind of just adds that kind of more natural kind of swept look. But you want to really just go under and curl all the little ends, and especially around your face, that's really important. You just want to really create that kind of bounce and the shape. Now you can kind of do it facing away from your shape, if you've got away from your face if you've got quite a slim face. But if you've got a round shape face like me, it works better if you just kind of tuck it under a little, so you kind of just get that shape. I feel like it sort of frames your face a little bit better. But just go over the ends until you're with a shape that you're happy with. This is the shape that I'm happy with, and I'm just going to kind of try and move back or up in fact a little bit, so you can kind of see the overall effect. And I'm then just going to go in and add a tiny bit more of the Persian Reed volumizing no oil, just a small amount, kind of 2 squirts on the palms of my hands, and just kind of run that through the ends just to kind of get away any frizz and help just kind of make it look a little bit more shiny. You can kind of dust the remains anywhere else. And then with a little bit of hairspray just to set it, this is the L'Oreal Elnet Very Volume one, and I'm just gonna dust a little bit of hairspray on it. Well, I'm not dusting it, spraying it, but anyhow, that is how to achieve the Kate Middleton hairstyle. I hope you enjoyed it. It's very, very easy, and obviously it's not exactly like hers, but it's that kind of style hair. So let me know if you have any other kind of hair request videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.